544 days ago, I started a carnivore diet. I will be sharing with you how it improved my health. But the most important part of this journey is my mindset. I did have some symptoms like back pain, neck pain, knee pain. I was moody. I had some brain fog. It's all gone. It's all gone. But this journey changed my entire lifestyle. And the reason I'm having this channel about my chickens, my tiny homestead, is because of this journey. When you start eating carnivore, so meat, fish, eggs, butter, tallow, water, salt. When you start eating carnivore, you realize how important it is what you put in your plate, and that you can easily become self-sustainable. And that's my goal. Maybe not on a small backyard like I have right now, but it's a goal in the future to buy raw land and homestead. And yes, I will be 48 in March, but why not? I mean, I feel better now than at 25. They came soon after I started my carnivore journey. It was natural for me, thank you, Robert, to start raising my own chicken. At first, I was only eating eggs, and 2 days ago, I started processing my own chickens. It's very satisfying. No, you're safe. I'm not gonna eat you. You're too old. Yes, you are. You're safe.
I'm shirtless.
C'est bien.
You got muscles to show you your eyes. Go do the video first. Now, it's time to cut some of the box.
Always make sure Lebowski's home. Always.
What are you doing first?
Why do I talk about being carnivore after 445 days now? Yes, because we're a day later. Not for you watching my video, but for me making the video. Because it all clicked in my mind. As I said in the video previously, 3 days ago, I processed my first chicken. I saw some videos on YouTube, some shorts on how to butcher and process your own animals. And I went ahead and bought a cone. I think it's $20 on Amazon. I had a very sharp knife, and one night, just like that, I just decided to do it. It was easier than I thought. It was very satisfying. It was not a very young chicken, so I was not able to like cook it the way you cook normal poultry, because it was just an older, very mean rooster, which I have 3, maybe 4 now. So I use it for a bone broth. If you had met me like a few years ago, I was a typical suburb mom from France, near Paris, like 5-7 miles away from Paris, so very close. I was always like wearing high heels, skirts, dresses. I mean, that didn't really change. You're watching my videos, and I can still like do some stuff in my backyard wearing my dress. I don't have anything fancy. I just go to any thrift store that I can find, especially when I travel to North Carolina, because I have a cabin in North Carolina. And I will just like garden with my with my clothes, but it's not very fancy. But yeah, it's funny how much I've changed over the years from being this traditional mom who raised three kids in public schools, traditional schools. And then my fourth came along, and I realized that something was wrong, and I decided to homeschool him, or actually unschool him. I don't like this term because it sounds like he's not learning. I guess we should use something else because he's learning every day. So yeah, I've changed a lot from being this suburb girl near Paris to now wanting to buy some properties. I say properties, IES, because I'm planning to buy one in Florida and maybe one in the mountain like North Carolina. Maybe I have my real estate license there, and I've had few places there that I sold. I don't have it anymore. But I'd love to homestead, as I said previously. So I guess it's never too late. I'm seeing people that are older than me in their 60s, 70s, and I want to encourage their channel because I think it's fantastic. Instead of struggling during retirement, they just downsize and they start homesteading. And because I will be 50 before I know it, I want to start now as soon as possible so I can eat my own meat. I doubt that I will have cows or cattle or stuff like that because it will be too much for me, but as many poultry as I can. And I think it will be just fantastic um, if I could be, let's say, 70, 80% sustainable. I love coming here every day as I'm grounding. I don't know, it's just different than walking on the beach. Um, I don't meet many people here. It's very quiet and it's beautiful. Before I became a carnivore, my legs were always hurting. I could not walk much. I remember when I was 14, I complained about my legs, and my grandparents took me to a doctor who said, "Oh, we can't do anything. We're going to have to wait until she has children." And then nothing really happened. And I've always had leg pain, and I had to live with that. People were like, "Yeah, that's normal. It happens to a lot of women. That's water retention. That's some, sorry, but BS." Uh, no, I was just maybe on the wrong type of diet. Let me tell you that growing in France, we had a much, much healthier diet. But yeah, I will eat once in a while a Big Mac or some junk food. It's time for me to go take the dogs back home, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.